Welcome to this Super 8 match. I'm Mark Nicholas and it's a great pleasure to be with you for today's game. One of those tosses that didn't really matter. On balance, I think they're happy to bat first. It's a beautiful pitch and will stay that way throughout the whole day. Adam Gilchrist takes guard.
Well taken.
Now the early wicket will get all the fielders buzzing. Ricky Ponting's out in the middle now and is taking guard.
Ponting waiting at the striker's end. Hit straight to a fielder.
It's Matthew Hayden on strike.
A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. There's just one there. That's been given as a wide. Steered expertly into the gap. The fielders appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. They've turned that into two. That's good running. Stopped in the covers.
Well, the tournament's been a great one so far. Well, that's hurt. You can see that that's hurt him. They don't want to show it, the batsman, but I reckon the bruise will come up. He's just got to get on with it. Rub it and get on with it.
The sweeper picks up. I think he was easily back in the crease there. It was a good piece of running.
It's a bit of a cliche, but it does hold true. Good running between the wickets will help you win matches.
He looked as if he was home to me. Hit straight to a fielder. He'll be okay, but that will be very, very sore in the morning. Play it away with comfort. He looked as if he was home to me. There's 2 more runs on the board. Fielded by the man out long on. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Hit straight to a fielder. He's winded, but I think he'll be okay to continue. Ponting moves into double figures with those runs.
The bowling side are now allowed more players outside the ring as the fielding restrictions have been lifted.
Pushed into the gap. Four wides to Australia.
4 wides? No, that's terrible bowling. I mean, I think he's got to come off. He's always looking for that shot. It's such a strength in his game.
Hit straight to a fielder. That's 2 more runs on the board. That's a good shot.
Terrific cricket. It's such a key thing to place the ball well, and also, I guess, not to try to hit it too hard.
And the end of the over. Gone, caught.
Just not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration. Here's Michael Hussey.
Hussey waiting at the striker's end. Fielded by the man out long on. Just 1 run. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. That's a fantastic strike. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. Stopped in the covers. Hussey waiting at the striker's end.
He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run earner for him too.
There it goes. Marvellous stuff. That was well held. It was in the air a long time.
Straight down the fielder's throat. That's incredible. Straight down his throat. He didn't have to move an inch.
Watson is the next man in. Played into the gap. Just one run. That's straight back past the bowler. Just one run. There should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run and the end of the over.
Good run rate here. The stroke play's been extravagant at times, and consequently the scoreboard proves it.
What a marvellous delivery. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Just one run. Steered expertly into the gap.
Well, he smashed that for 4, and what a big smile on his face.
Let's see the action replay. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. That's off the batsman's pads. Turned off his hips. Just one run. Fielded by the man out long on. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. No shot played to that one. 4 wides to Australia.
Oh no, that's 4 wides.
What an amazing catch.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch. Andrew Simons is facing.
Simons facing. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. Play it away with comfort. Fielded by the man out long on. Just one run. Hit straight to a fielder. Well, that's found the gap in the field. That was a very anxious moment for the batsman there. That's 2 more runs on the board.
Oh, he played that stroke perfectly.
We can have a look at that again.
Now the bowler's giving him a hard time out there. That will have hurt. He won't want to show that it's hurt, but you sense the momentum changing.
Fielded by the man out long on. Stopped in the covers. Pushed into the gap. Just 1 run. He's worked that into the gap. That brings up his half-century.
Whoa, what a good 50 from Ricky Ponting. I just love the way he carries the attack to the opposition, whatever the situation.
There's the umpire signal, no ball. But he runs here. There's just 1 there. Fielded by the man out long on. Ponting is now facing. That's cut behind square. Ponting facing. He really struck that well.
Oh, the bowler won't like that. This is exciting stuff.
Got him, yes, he's out. Cracking catch. That could change the course of the match.
He got into a great position to take that catch. That was a superb knock. Certainly one of the best that I've seen him play.
This was how the innings ended for Ponting.
Shane Warne's on strike.
That's been given as a wide. That's 2 more runs on the board. That over helped the run rate somewhat. Simons is now facing. Fielded by the man out long on.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum.
Hit straight to a fielder. There's some overthrows here.
Oh, he's unlucky there. It could have been a run out, but instead has resulted in overthrows.
There'll be runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. Warne waiting at the striker's end. He's worked that into the gap. Hit straight to a fielder. He looked as if he was home to me. It's a good call from Warne. Play it away with comfort. I think he was easily back in the crease there. Out. He's been caught.
Well taken. Well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
This was how the wicket fell. The next man in is Gillespie. That must have hurt. He looks to be in a little bit of trouble out there. It's edged and out. Great catch. He got his hands in the right place and somehow it stuck. Great shot by Bracken.
Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it.
There's the umpire signal, no ball. Edged and safe. And that is an impressive shot. It's edged and out. It was all easy to pick the ball out against the crowd, but he saw that early and had no problem. An easy catch.
Now have a look at this again. That is a good example of how to take a catch.
It's edged and out. Straight in. No problem with that. You wouldn't expect it.
So much for the opening batsmen to do as they make their way to the middle. It's a formidable new ball attack against them. Up in the commentary box, it's Richie Van.
Kastovitz won't like that at all.
Effortless, brilliant, and maximum.
That was a no ball by Kastovitz. There's the umpire signal, no ball. That easily cleared the boundary.
Oh, he looks good when he hits down the ground. Very good.
That gets away. Edged and out. That flew off the edge, but he managed to get a hand to it, and it stuck.
Now that's an important catch. Oh boy, is that an important catch, and didn't he do well to cling on?
Ooh, that looked quite nasty. Stopped in the covers. There's just one there. Bracken is switching to round the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. Ouch, that must have hurt. A very good over. Only one off it in the end. Kasprowicz is going to try over the wicket. Stopped in the covers. Hit straight to a fielder.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
Stopped in the covers. That's out. Caught.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well.
Hit straight to a fielder.
Yeah, they're more or less on the right track. They're sort of level par. I'd back them.
Stopped in the covers. Just shoulders arms to that one. Bracken continues. No need for him to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Oh, what a catch by Dwarf.
Loose, too loose a stroke for a good player. Oh, he'll kick himself.
Bracken gets his first wicket. Bracken is going to try over the wicket. Got him, yes, he's out. Lovely catch, he's got a great pair of hands. Let's see the action replay of that. Bracken on a hat-trick. Hit straight to a fielder. Bracken continues. That's good judgment. No need to play at that. Stopped in the covers.
The batsman will have to reassess the field now that those fielding restrictions have been lifted. Remember, 5 players can be outside the ring.
Stopped in the covers. That was a no ball by Kasprowicz.
He's overstepped, you can see it clearly. You know, I think he's trying too hard.
Stopped in the covers. Stopped in the covers. Kasprowicz is going to try over the wicket.
No, that's not great bowling, to be honest. I don't think the captain will be too happy with that.
Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Hit straight to a fielder. Stopped in the covers. Just one run. Bracken is coming around the wicket. Stopped in the covers.
A great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him too.
And we have a change of bowling. Australia have changed their field. Super stuff that. Vaughan gets his first wicket. We can have Vaughan is going to try over the wicket.
Miles, he's hit it miles.
Hit straight to a fielder. Vaughan to bowl his leg spin. There should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. Bracken to begin a new over. Hit straight to a fielder. Ponting has made a change to the field. Hit straight to a fielder. Played into the gap. Fielded by the man out long on. Bracken is switching to round the wicket. Steered expertly into the gap. Just one run. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. Bracken is going to try over the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. Warne is switching to round the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. That takes him into double figures. He's got it into the gap. There's just one there. No need for him to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Hit straight to a fielder. Warne is switching to round the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. We're about to see a change in the bowling. Ponting has changed his field slightly.
That's a beauty. What a hook stroke. It's a difficult shot to play that, but he kept it down and comfortably beat the fielder.
Oh, well taken. That's brilliant.
Oh, the batsman will be kicking himself. It was such a good shot. He looked in good touch, and it's an unbelievable bit of fielding.
Gillespie gets his first wicket. This was how the wicket fell. Fielded by the man out long on. There's just one there. He just runs that one down to third man. Gillespie is coming around the wicket. Fielded by the man out long on. One is going to try over the wicket. Stopped in the covers. One to bowl his leg spin. One is coming around the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. One to bowl his wrist spin. If he runs here, just one run. Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. Played into the gap. Gillespie continues. That's gone high in the air.
That is one of the better catches you are ever likely to see.
Safely pouched by
Kastrovitz.
That's not a great stroke. It's almost as if he lost concentration.
Gillespie gets his second wicket.
Now we're down to 9-10 Jack.
Let's take a look at that in slow. It's in the air.
Beautiful piece of fielding that.
A great take by
Warren.
Well held, well held. That's gone up very, very high. It's almost seemed to hang in the air.
Warren gets his first wicket.
He's gone for a duck.
He's back in the pavilion, and there's a big round 0 alongside his name.
A very good over. Only one off it in the end.
Well bowled, very well bowled. If you keep it that tight, the batsmen begin to feel a bit strangled.
Played off the back foot. Warren is going to try over the wicket. Well taken.
Well taken, well taken. You know, he never looked like missing it.
Warren gets his second wicket.
He's gone for a duck.
The first baller, all the way for that one ball.
Steered expertly into the gap. Warren is coming around the wicket.
Super catch.
Well done, well played. That secures victory here in the Super 8 stage of the tournament. That was a splendid performance. I thought they were tidy with the ball and excellent, extravagant at times with the bat. A delighted fan base too, because they carried the attack to the opposition and commanded the match at all the times that it really mattered. On behalf of Richie Benno and myself, it's a goodbye. We've had the most brilliant day here, a day that none of us will ever forget.
Yeah, you got